Hi, and welcome to week one of your healing journey with SafeWithin. I'm so glad you're here. If you're watching this, it means you've made the brave decision to understand yourself more deeply, to learn why you react the way you do, and to create real, lasting change. And I want to start by saying something really important. Your nervous system is not broken. Your responses make perfect sense when you understand the story your body has been carrying. In this lesson, we're going to explore how trauma impacts your nervous system, the part of you that operates beneath conscious thought, making split-second decisions to keep you safe. By the end of this lesson, you'll understand why your body reacts before your mind can catch up, what's happening in your brain during moments of activation, and why healing requires more than just thinking differently. Let's begin. Your nervous system has two main branches. Think of them like two different modes your body can shift into. We're going to break down what each one does and why it matters for your healing. The sympathetic nervous system is your accelerator. It's responsible for action, energy, and mobilization. When this system activates, your heart rate increases, your breathing quickens, and your body prepares to fight or run. The parasympathetic nervous system is your brake. It's responsible for rest, digestion, healing, and connection. When the system is active, your heart rate slows, your breathing deepens, and your body feels safe enough to restore itself. In a healthy nervous system, you move fluidly between these two states depending on what's needed, but trauma disrupts that flow. Now, here's where trauma comes in. When you experience trauma, especially repeated trauma or trauma in childhood, your nervous system learns to stay in survival mode more often than it should. It becomes like a smoke alarm that's too sensitive, set off by things that aren't actually dangerous, but remind your body of danger. That's not your fault. That's adaptation. Your nervous system did what it needed to do to keep you safe, but now we're going to teach it that it's okay to relax again. A text message arrives. Your hands grip the phone, your chest tightens before you've even read the words. You're walking through a crowded street, too many people, too much noise. Your body screams to get out. A door slams somewhere in the house. The sound shoots through you like electricity. Your heart races. You're on high alert. You're sitting at your desk. Everything looks normal, but inside you're barely holding it together. Checking your phone, waiting, unable to focus, unable to relax. This is what it looks like when your nervous system is running the show. Let's talk about what's happening in your brain during these moments, because understanding this will help you have more compassion for yourself. This is your prefrontal cortex, your thinking brain. It's responsible for logic, decision-making, planning, and rational thought. When you're calm and regulated, this part of your brain is online. You can think clearly, make decisions, and respond thoughtfully to what's happening around you. But when your nervous system perceives threat, this part of your brain goes offline. This is your amygdala, your survival brain. It's constantly scanning for danger, asking the question, am I safe right now? When it detects threat, real or perceived, it sends an alarm signal that activates your sympathetic nervous system, and it does this faster than your thinking brain can process what's happening. When your nervous system feels safe, your prefrontal cortex is in charge. You can think, reason, and respond with intention. But when your amygdala perceives threat, it takes over. Your prefrontal cortex goes offline. This is called amygdala hijack. Suddenly, you can't think clearly. You react instead of respond. You might snap at someone, shut down completely, or feel frozen in place. Let me give you some real-world examples of what this looks like. Your partner uses a certain tone of voice, and suddenly your heart is racing, and you're flooded with anger or fear. You're in a crowded space, and your chest tightens, and you feel the urge to leave immediately. Someone criticizes you at work, and your mind goes blank. You can't think of what to say. You shut down. These aren't character flaws. These are nervous system responses. Your body is trying to protect you from something it perceives as dangerous, even if your thinking brain knows you're safe. Now I want to introduce you to one of the most important parts of your nervous system, the vagus nerve. This nerve runs from your brainstem all the way down through your chest and abdomen, connecting your brain to your heart, lungs, and digestive system. It's the main pathway of your parasympathetic nervous system. But there's another state, a place where you can breathe deeply, where your body remembers what safety feels like. It's the stillness by the water, the gentle rhythm of your breath, the soft morning light that invites you to slow down. It's movement that doesn't demand, it simply allows. This is what regulation feels like, and your body can learn to come back here. But when trauma disrupts your vagus nerve, everything feels different. Your heart won't slow down, your breath stays shallow and quick, your hands shake, you can't hold steady, your thoughts race faster than you can catch them, lights blur, sounds amplify, and no matter how hard you try to calm down, your body won't listen. This is dysregulation, and it's not your fault. For many of us, this started young, when you had to watch the shadows in the doorway, listen to the tone of voices from another room, decode whether it was safe to come out or stay hidden. You learned to read every signal, every shift in mood, every sound that might mean danger. You became an expert at making yourself small, invisible, quiet, because that's how you survived. Your nervous system learned hypervigilance, and even now, years later, it's still scanning, still waiting, still protecting you from a danger that's already passed. But here's the truth that changes everything. You are not stuck there. Every day, you have the chance to step into the light, to plant something new, to nurture growth where there was only survival. You can laugh again, connect again, feel joy that isn't tinged with waiting for the other shoe to drop. You can watch the sun rise on a new chapter, look in the mirror and see someone who's not just surviving, but healing, becoming. Your nervous system can change, and that journey starts right here. Before we move to the reflection, I want to pause and acknowledge something. If you grew up in an environment where you had to be hypervigilant, where you couldn't relax, where danger felt unpredictable, your nervous system learned to protect you in the only way it knew how, and that response, the one that feels overwhelming now, was brilliant back then. It kept you alive. It got you through. You are not broken. You are adapted, and now you get to teach your body a new way. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned today. I'll guide you through a few journal prompts that will help you connect this information to your own life. So let's pause here, take a breath, and reflect on what's coming up for you. Grab your journal, pour yourself something warm, create a space that feels safe, and ask yourself, when do I notice my body shifting into survival mode? What are my triggers? What sensations show up? Racing heart, tight chest, shallow breathing, and when do I feel most calm? What helps me return to that place? Take your time with these questions. Let your pen move slowly. This is your journey, your story, and it deserves to be witnessed. You've just completed the first lesson of your healing journey. Take a moment to acknowledge that. You showed up, you're learning, you're doing the work. In the next lesson, we'll dive deeper into the 4 trauma responses: fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. You'll learn to recognize which ones you use most often and why. Until then, be gentle with yourself. Notice your nervous system without judgment. And remember, you're safe now. I'll see you in the next lesson.